Hey, what's going on YouTube? PB the Fox here with the Ravnica Historical Society, back with another historic video today. We are just about at the end of a traditional historic event here. I am 4-0 in the event right now, so I figured I would fire up the camera, get this last game on, see if we can do a perfect 5-0 run. So far, I want to say it was Elves. What did I win against? Yeah, I played against Elves twice, here and here. And then it was 5-color Niv Mizzet here, which was a really close, I almost lost it. Phoenix here, which was super easy. Elves here again, and oh wait, no. Well, yeah, 0, right? So Elves, Niv, Phoenix, Elves, and here we go into game 5. Oh wait, I should click cancel. Before we go in, we'll go over the deck list. It's the same as the other day. If you saw the video on making it to Mythic with blue-white auras, we are on the exact same list. Lurrus as the companion. We're on 4 Saviors, 4 Danto Vanguards, 4 Spirit Dancers. I go down to 3 SRAMs. I know some people disagree and think they want 4 because it's something you have to mulligan into, but I found more often than not, drawing multiple SRAMs is really just a blank-ass card. You can't do anything with them. We've got the 1 Aether Tunnel, and then 4 Insights, 4 Obs, 4 Flights, 4 Sentinel's Eyes, 3 All That Glitters. I know Sam Bolio cut this card out of his list completely. I disagree. There are so many games where this card is how you win the game. It's either like the final push to go over the top and win the race, or if you end up in a lot of locked up boards like I do against Elves twice, they'll be so wide that you just need a big flying vigilant lifelinker to gain 10 to 20 life a turn, and then they can't beat you even with making all their dudes 6/6s. 4 Spell Pierce in the main because that card is super good in the metagame right now. And then our board is the single Unsummon, the single Into the Royal, which is weird. And then we've got 4 Cerulean Drakes. I don't know why it's only showing 2 here. That's very strange, because there's definitely 4 of them in there. But we've got 2 Deccan Stones, 2 Heliod's Punishments, 4 Dovin's Vetoes. This isn't 15 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the other 2 are Cerulean Drakes. I don't know where they are, but they're there. Cerulean Drake makes the Phoenix match a breeze. I actually got shut down because I had I think it was a 4/4 Drake, some auras on it, and then they had Stormwing Entity, which is blue and not red. But I literally just sat there and was able to get away with doing nothing. And then you eventually set up a Spirit Dancer and a dog to protect it, and then you'll just make the Drake too big. You'll make your Spirit Dancer too big, and they just can't deal with the game going super long like that. It's really a stretch for them to get their Phoenixes online multiple times, and when you've got a Drake that can block and kill a Phoenix, and especially gain 4 life with Staggering Insight, they just can't get through it. So, let's get into game 5 here. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. I think a 5-0 run is interesting. Very possible here. We'll see what we get matched up against. The only bad matchup I feel like I run into consistently is either mono white or green white. They're calling it death and taxes. It's really not, but it's a pretty taxy list. Let's see. No companion over there. We have a pretty keepable hand. I like this one. We're going to go Hallowed Fountain tapped. We're going to see what land our opponent plays, and then we'll decide what to do from there. Ooh, yes. Ender's tapped. Go ahead. Let's see what they do over here. These sleeves are pretty cool. Who's that? Mu Ying or something like that? Savai Triome. That I don't know what that means. We'll run out SRAM and see what happens. What plays Savai Triome? This is Niv, but Niv usually plays Gigantha as a companion. So this could be something else. Let's see what this second land tells us. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. I really do not know what's going on. We're gonna play Island, Spirit Dancer, and attack for 2. That way we can hold up Spell Pierce. And then all that glitters will be much better over here. Indatha Triumph. Cold Steel Heart. Again. So our opponent's going for something big. I hope it's a non-creature something big. This one's on black. So we've got black, green, white, red. I'm guessing it's not a 5-color deck because they probably would have named blue here. And they're thinking hard, so it's a 4... No, it is blue. Okay. Let's go all that glitters. Draw 2. I'll take that. I'll take that. This one goes on blue. Curiob over here. Draw 2 more. We smash over, draw another card. We've got Spell Pierce up, and I feel pretty good. A little confused. I kind of wish we could have got more information. Kaya's Wrath. No thanks. GG him. Give him a little bad manners. I guess we still lose the Fatal Push, but I don't think they had it. Okay, so our opponent's on some kind of weird 5-color control. I think it's Niv. I think it's a very strange build of Niv. Hard to say. All we saw was Kaya's Wrath, Cold Steel Heart. Not a lot to go on. Do we want Dovin's Veto? So we know they're going to be sideboarding in things like Vanishing Verse, which makes me want this. Yeah. Let's assume that Vanishing Verse is coming in. We'll take out, like, 2 flights, a Sentinel, and a Staggering Insight. Two Sentinels, 1 flight. Let's see. This is, oh, my green screen's a little messed up. We can turn the camera just a little bit and fix that. There we go. All right, let's see what happens. That's a strange... If you know what this is, well, I mean, I'm sure we'll figure it out by the end of this match, but let me know in the comments below. What deck plays 5 colors and Cold Steel Heart? That's the strange one to me. I've never seen a Niv deck play Cold Steel Heart. That seems just wholly unnecessary. But we're about to find out. We are about to find out. Find out about it. Opponent is struggling to sideboard. Maybe this is what I always think, right? I'm like, oh, they don't know what to bring in. They're struggling in the sideboard. But sometimes you just have to run to the bathroom or grab a sandwich or something. I've done it before. Or sometimes Julie wants to show me something, so I'll take the full 2 minutes. I always forget that real life happens in online gaming. All right, let's see what this hand looks like. Yeah, judging by the fact that our opponent's deciding whether or not they want to play first, I'm pretty sure they stepped away. AFK. So if we click on our opponent's deck, we did not see many cards. Oh wait, our opponent has not played any cards yet. No, but we know what's in their deck. Some weirdo lands, some weirdo artifacts, and a Kaya's Wrath in the main. Since we saw Kaya's Wrath, I'm going to value Adanto Vanguard a little bit higher. Especially if I can back it up with this Dovin's Veto. This hand is very, very good. Very, very, very good hand. We've got Puppy Dog turn 1, Spirit Dancer turn 2, Dovin's Veto to back everything up. That land makes this hand even better. Feeling very strong here in game 2. Let's see, Zagoth Triome, so the double Triome hand. We definitely go Spirit Dancer into Dog Bite. Oh, our doggy's a bad boy. He bit someone. If I ever had a dog, I would get this little armor for it. No question about it. Look at these little plates of armor on a doggy. Probably not the helmet. I think he'd hate the helmet, but... so we named Red here. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go Curiob so we can start drawing some cards. Boink. I want the blue. Do we go slow here and just hold up Veto? I think we do. I mean, by go slow, I mean attack for 4 and draw an extra card. If you consider that slow, I do. But this feels good. I think our opponent's playing a deck that just might not be able to beat us. But I don't know. All we've seen is Cold Steel Heart so far. Hopefully we'll see another spell. Our opponent's gone 4 mana this turn. Well, potentially only 3. Lots of tap lands over there. I think our opponent's probably on like 8 Triomes. Scattered, that's probably like a 3 to maybe even 9 Triomes. I don't know. I don't know. This might turn out to be the most boring video we have on YouTube. Just... oh, he wanted to show off his 5-0 win, so he ran over an opponent who played 2 artifacts and died. Okay. Cold Steel Heart on... I like that the Cold Snap logo is on this. On black. Okay, so now we go Arcane Flight. Take the action. Come here on Baloo. Another Curiob. We draw practically a zillion cards. Come over for 10. I'll draw all of these cards, please and thank you. End the turn. At this point, I think we're good without SRAM. I won't discard the Dovin's Veto, because I don't want them to know I have a second one. I think it's actually Staggering Insight's the card we drop. Nah. It's SRAM. I don't think they'll be able to deploy a blocker to deal with this. Mostly they have to deal with this Core Spirit Dancer. So we'll see how that goes through Dovin's Veto. Okay, good game. So we don't get to see what our opponent was playing. That's kind of a drag. I guess let me know in the comments what the hell that was. I'll try to look it up. What plays Cold Steel Heart in 5 colors? Although, let's claim our prizes. 5-0 run. That's pretty cool. Up, what? 20 gems? Does that mean I already had that card? Dreamcaller Siren. Okay. Forebearer's Blade. Not exciting. How much do those cost to enter? I actually don't remember. Traditional historic event. 1,000. So we won 1,100 gold and 2 rare cards. That's not super exciting. Let's check out the store and see if there's any tasty cosmetics. Yeah, these are pretty tasty cosmetics. Do we want a pack at 20% off? I don't know. These are only half off, though. 3,000 gold is still quite a bit. That's probably as good of a deal as you're going to get on these, because these are super popular. If I was trying to... pimp out, I guess? Foil out my Death Shadow deck, these would be interesting. But as much Arcanist as we've played, I think the deck's actually just not good enough right now. And I don't know if we want 7 mana Ponder. I don't know, but there you go. Store review. Decent prices. Zendikar Rising Pack, do we buy it? Do we buy it or do we just buy a billion? Nah, we'll just buy a billion D&D packs when they come out. We got 27,000 gold. Alright, well, let's play another game just on the ladder. I wasn't sure if you got rank for that. That makes me kind of... Traditional Historic ranked. We'll run one more match. Hopefully something will happen. Hopefully something happens. So we really only saw 2 cards that whole match. Cold Steel Heart and a single Kaio's Wrath. This hand is not very good. This one is much, much better. We will ship this plane. Okay. Okay. Our opponent didn't sideboard anything either. Which means they didn't look that we have a Lurrus, or they can't do anything about it. Either way, that's good news for us. This hand is terrible. This one is much, much, much better. Keep the 6. Pitch the SRAM to the bottom. Gutter Bones, okay. Enter's tapped. Not a terrible matchup for us, but not amazing. Another blue land would be very, very good right now. That's not it. Spirit Dancer, go. Let's see if our opponent didn't draw Fatal Push. Okay. Yikes. Well, we're gonna need to draw some cards. I'll take it. We keep the land up because we can counter Murderous Rider. I'll take that action. Thank you. We can Spell Pierce. I don't know what it's called, but the Murderous Rider. Oh, don't want to attack with your Mayhem, huh? Yeah, I'll block. Oh, hang on. What do these do? This one goes directly to the battlefield. This one comes back to his hand. Take 4. We gotta worry about Rankle Prankle. We should probably play another creature next turn. Sure. Alright, there's a land. So we want to cast Course Spirit Dancer. This thing can't block. This one goes on blue. And we play Arcane Flight. On this one, maybe? Yeah, on that one. Diversify our threats. This one comes over. Opponent can't kill it. Alright, we draw a card. That's exciting. We each take a damage. Murderous Rider still doesn't get our opponent out of this situation. We have good blocks here. Thoughtseize me. Holy cow. Spell Pierce it, right? Maybe we should have just gained the life. Do you want to pay for Thoughtseize? Heartless Actor, okay. So that was happening either way. We can't block that, so we're dead. Okay. Okay. No problem. Now that we know what we're up against. Not as excited about this as I am about the removal spells in this matchup. I like those, and I think that's all we're gonna do. Being able to deck and stone 2 Knight of Ebon Legions is pretty strong. Or like Skyclave Shades or something. I don't think it's good, but you can consider bringing in Cerulean Drake as just more creatures to play so that you're not dead to Rankle. That's like the scariest thing, is suiting up your Adanto Vanguard and not having something to sacrifice. Because they will just, like, if you have Adanto Vanguard and Dog, they'll Fatal Push your Dog and then attack you with Rankle and make you sack your other thing. So you really want 3 creatures in play. So upping your creature count is respectable. I'm not going to do it. Alright, let's be on the play here. This hand is very, very good. Planes into Puppy Dog, go. A rough. Push the dog. Oh, Thoughtseize my Spirit Dancer. That sucks. Let's draw some cards. Yikes, that's not the one we wanted. Don't push my dog. He's gonna push my dog. Sure. We fucking lose. Okay. Hey, they've got another Thoughtseize. Our cat's getting Thoughtseized here. Go. So our opponent just kept a hand of like 4 removal spells. Or like 2 Thoughtseize, 2 kill spells. Because they have this thing that is immune to our removal. And this is what I mean about thinking about bringing in Cerulean Drake, so that you just have more creatures. Because we probably just die to this Faceless Haven. Opponent can see our entire hand. That one's pretty good. That one is pretty good. I'm going to put all that glitters on it. That way we can block and kill these Faceless Havens. Well, I guess I could have done that anyway. Oh. I lose some life. We could spend all our mana this way, though. Sure, yeah. Rankle Prankle. Alright. We're actually just dead here. And that's the big fear, right? Suiting this thing up and dying to Rankle. It happens. It happens. That matchup was pretty tough when they double Thoughtseize you. Not gonna lie about that. There's a squeaky bird outside. Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for today. We hit the 5-0. Whatever. I'll take 1 loss to Mono Black. I do wish that those event games counted toward your ladder progression, just because I don't know, isn't it kind of weird that you play a game in a tournament and you don't get elo for it? Coming from 20 years of Magic, that's very strange to me. But whatever. I guess you don't get prizes on the ladder and you don't get rank in the events. That feels ugly to me. Does it feel ugly to you? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanking everyone for hanging out. Thanking everyone for watching. Anybody who's interested in the deck, get at me in the comments if you've got questions, if you need help with sideboarding strategies, or how to build the main deck, how to play certain matchups. I feel super confident with the deck, so come at me. Ask me stuff. I want to thank everybody for just supporting the channel. If you like what you're seeing, click that thumbs up. Click the subscribe if you want to catch more. Maybe I'll just be a blue-white player for the rest of my life. I'd kind of be okay with that. We'll see what D&D brings we'll check out some more spoilers and see if anything changes the format for the better or for the worse. Hopefully a brand new deck happens. We'll see. But as always, I've been PB the Fox with the Ravnica Historical Society. You've all been awesome, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday. A new episode of The Bad Batch comes out. Subscribe to Disney Subscribe to Disney Plus. This video's sponsored. Just kidding. You should subscribe, but they didn't sponsor the video. Anyways, take care, everyone.